Hello, my name is Richard Erb, Managing Director at Robotics Trends. I'm very pleased to be here with Dr. Jim Overholt, first research scientist in robotics for the U.S. Army and leading TARDEC's efforts in robotics development and procurement. Jim, first and foremost, thank you very much for being at Robo Business today.
Well, thank you. I really enjoy the invitation. I've had a great time so far.
Jim, the reason you're here, and obviously you are one of the key stars of our program, is everyone's interested in this new age of austerity and budget cuts and challenges that we're facing. The government, as you mentioned in your presentation, is getting very, very smart about future acquisitions and purchases and leveraging technology to provide the best return on investment, as well as protecting our soldiers in the field. Can
Absolutely.
you just share a little bit about what you see coming in the future in terms of robotics technology in the armed services?
Sure. There's a lot of challenges still, a lot of technical challenges to overcome, but I think one of the things that we're really trying to be smart about is put the dollars and the money where it makes the most sense to, like you said, protect the soldier, but a lot of it lately too is to make sure we're making wise business decisions with the dollars. So that's why you heard me talk a lot about where can I leverage low cost, high reliability technology that I can see if it ideally transitions into the military space. So I talk a lot about the automotive industry. I'm looking at all the industries. There's great technology coming out of the computing industry, out of the gaming industry, out of, like I said, partners that we never knew we really had, things like Google Car. And so in my job, I'm going to look to find the best technology wherever it makes sense to find it.
Terrific and very, very exciting, and the evolution of these technologies is just coming fast and furious. Can you just share with me a little bit about your thoughts about Robo Business and the types of folks and your experience at the event so far today?
Well, the people are very enthusiastic about Robo Business. Obviously, this is my first time being at Robo Business. I've had a lot of my military colleagues over the years that have been asked to be keynote speakers, and so I'm very gracious that they asked me for this event. But what I'm keen about is the fact that there's a lot of different people I've never seen before, because I go to a lot of robotics conference, and it's interesting to see the interest put on the economics of robotics. So I find it fascinating. I still tell people in general that this is an industry where you still have startup companies that can make a major impact in this. This is still in its infancy. And I truly believe that guys with good ideas still have an opportunity to do something unique and special to the point where it's going to make a major impact, not only to the military, but perhaps to the commercial space and society in general. So it's exciting to see, and the questions I've been asked about where I see robotics going, asking the questions on economics about return on investment, because that is part of what I have to do now, and what I think the military is doing is being very smart with how we invest our dollars in the future.
Well, Jim, thank you again very much for coming into Boston and being part of our community. We're going to be following you as most people do, and hope to work with you again in the future as a thought leader and a visionary in the robotics space.
Well, thank you, Richard. I really appreciate that.
Thank you.